Hey, good morning, Nick.
Hey, Josh, how you doing?
Good. It's the Arizona All Access Show, brought to you by the Rockstar Group with West USA Realty of Prescott. For all your buying and selling of real estate needs, contact us, and we're happy to help you out. Hey, Nick, how's it going?
Pretty good. I was excited to have these guys on today. I've known Derek here, the leader of the group, since he was a young man.
The Sasquatch Fur Company.
That's right.
I love it. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have to get into that, but
He brought us hats.
I know.
I want to say it's the first time people have brought us swag, so thank you.
So without further ado, why don't you guys introduce yourselves? We can start over here and work our way over.
I'm Ben.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Derek. I'm Jake.
And I'm Wyatt.
That's the whole family.
Wow, look at that, right?
The whole Sanders family. Any relation to the Colonel?
I
No,
haven't seen a dime of that.
Free
I know.
Free chicken. No, but what
Here,
a great...
we should move the hats here, Nick.
No, I'm up here a little more, yeah.
No, so that they're blocking
now
the
I just
cameras,
moved the
right?
camera. There we go. We're just learning how to do this last few weeks. No, but anyway, you guys play all around. What the only family
Cheat
outfits that I've seen with this many guys, this young, and so many people start playing music at that 11, 12, 13, 14 age. And
Right.
what's the youngest? Danny boy, how old are you? 9. He's 9 years old.
9. He said 9.
So
How old are you, Danny?
9.
9 years old.
play the ukulele. When did you first take that up? How long have you been playing that?
I think 3 years. I started when I was 6. So
6. How about you other guys? How young were you when you started? Yeah, Ben.
I started with ukulele and I was 6.
Yeah.
I started with guitar and I was about like 7, maybe 8. Probably 7.
7 or 8. How about you, Wyatt?
I started the ukulele probably around 8.
Yeah, so 6 to 8 years old, you guys started.
So obviously this is a family ordeal here.
Yeah.
So is this all your children?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Because I'm just making sure that we're not excluding anybody. So
No.
all of you guys.
This is it, yeah.
Yeah. What about mom? Does mom play?
No.
No.
Mom is
Number one fan.
number one fan. Yeah.
I bet she
Manager.
feeds y'all.
Yeah, that's good. Us boys like to eat.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Wyatt?
She's our manager.
She orders all the nice swag and all the stickers and such.
That's smart.
Well, I know what it's like to go set up for gigs. And each guy has his own thing, and he'll go set up the guitar, and the bass player's setting up here, and the drummer's setting up here.
Mm-hmm.
As these guys are getting raised in this business, there was a time when you do everything probably, but they all know
They're learning, right?
how to set that up.
Yeah, they're setting up the Bose systems. They're setting up the poles. They're getting, they're tuning up their own instruments. They're branching out into different instruments as well. And yeah, so it saves a lot of time. We can set up in about 12, 15 minutes and take down about the same time.
Wow.
Which is nice. Yeah. But we're
I'm
not,
super jealous.
and we don't have like a full kit. We don't have any stacks. We don't do it like in the old days where, you needed 45 minutes to really get set up.
we're an hour to tear down, an hour and a half to set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably in there. 40 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, we're super streamlined, which is
Well, you
nice.
got 4 helpers. So honestly, I got 2 other bandmates, and I probably have 1.5 helpers.
Yeah.
You know,
No, when you guys brought your stuff in, all these boys were raised right, and they're like, "Can I help? What can I do? Can I carry?"
they're doing their parts.
That's right. They're
I love
learning
it.
the right way.
Have they learned how to roll chords? Because that's the
Yeah, they're doing pretty. They're doing better.
that's like an
That's an art in
that's an
itself.
art, and once you know how to do it, it's important to know how to roll chords.
That's right. It's the roll around and the twist as you twist because they all line up right.
Yep.
A lot of our
Roll loop.
gigs too will set up. We usually set up in this order here, but every gig is different, right? So your stage or your platform or your corner, we've been learning our ways with those little intricate details. So they know how to set up on different stages too, which comes in handy.
That's great.
Jake's got his own L1 Bose system, so he'll set up and he'll just kind of do his own thing. Danny Boy will help him out a lot of times. Wyatt will help him out a lot of times, and then all of those little things come in handy, and then it becomes second nature, muscle memory.
Yeah.
You just get out of the Suburban and boom,
Go.
they're ready
Everyone
to go.
goes and does their part. It's a well-oiled machine, like they say.
Yeah, since you're
Well, so
6
let's
years
get into
old.
that. How long has the band been playing, and has it always been? Is it? I guess how long to start?
2018 we started.
Okay.
I've got another gig, and I started taking the boys. I made the decision I'm going to take my kids if they want to go, and they did. So from there, I was doing gigs, came back to town, started doing stuff in the Tri-City area, and I thought, why would I have my kids come and watch when they could actually play? So
Yeah.
I started out with Jake and Ben, the two oldest, 4 years ago, and then I incorporated Wyatt and then Danny Boy about the same time. And so they've been playing with us for 2 years, 2.5. And it's been really cool. It's just this adventure. We don't really know where it's going to go, but
That's what it's
we
about.
got gigs lined up, so we just keep going forward. And
You're playing music with your boys. I mean,
it's great.
I don't know. It's like,
It's a regular Partridge family, Van Trapp family.
Yeah,
but the mom's manager.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's right.
I was
love
at I was at a kind of a crossroads to where I was playing. I've been playing since the old days. Never quit. But then I got to a point where it was like, well, do I want to? Until I should clarify. Until recently, do I want to take off on a Thursday night, on a Friday night, on a Saturday night, when my kids are doing homework, and be like, hey, I'm gone, right? I'll be home. You won't see me, but I'll be back
Tomorrow morning.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Very late.
and that's just the gigs, but what about the practices? And
Sure.
So I made the decision to let's just do it in the garage and do it together. And so
Awesome.
it's been a good thing, and hopefully I'm doing something special, and maybe a little bit different than other dads can do. You know, some dads can build radio controlled airplanes with their kids. I can't, but I can teach them how
Teach
to
them
play.
music. Yeah.
So
That's right. Or it's sports. I coached Little League
There you
and
go.
baseball and basketball. And that was a bonding thing. And this is exactly like that. Do any of you guys play sports at all?
they all play sports. So it's
a busy thing.
It's a busy thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But you mentioned different gigs and where you play. One of the coolest things, and I've never seen you do this, but I know you do the Grand Canyon Railroad trip from
do.
Williams to
Yeah, and that was
The
kind
canyon.
of the. So I've been doing that for 16 years. I used to do it a lot. Now I just do it maybe 15, 20 times a year. But
That's all. 15, 20
with all,
times a year.
has all these guys,
well, that
the whole
and that
family
was
yet?
the thing too. Like there was like this aha moment where Jake started playing, and I thought, yeah, I could take him with me, right? And at that point, it was like, well, I mean, if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm not just going to mess around. And
Yeah.
so I brought him with me. And the nice thing about the train is you might play 5 shows on the way up. You might play 8. You might same on the way back. So you're doing between 10 and 20 shows a day on the train. But we learned 10 songs, and we just kept playing those 10 songs.
Get really good at it.
And you get really good, right? And then you just know the song.
Yeah.
So you're thinking about like, when I get to the rim, I'd like to have a grilled cheese and some fries, while you're singing and playing.
Right.
And then I started bringing Ben, and then I started bringing Wyatt, and then I started bringing Danny. And in the meantime, I was like, well, if I'm doing this on the train, I need to do this at the gigs too, and just incorporate all of them at the same time. And that's kind of been our little metamorphosis, for lack of a better term. And it's, every year we're getting bigger. We're doing different kinds of songs. We're doing better gigs, bigger gigs. And it won't be long. I mean, we will have the trailer. We will have the hour setup time where you've got the full kit.
You outgrown
got-
the Suburban or the truck. You need a trailer.
You need a trailer, and we're at that crossroads right now to where
Yeah.
we are
gear.
jam packed.
Got gear, man.
Yeah.
How does that train deal work? Are you like wandering minstrels through the whole thing?
Yeah, it is kind of like that. So there's just real quick. There's different sections. So you have your coach sections, right? And then you have your first class sections, and then you have your dome sections, and then you get into your luxury class sections. So
I'm in the first one.
Yeah, right. So are we.
I'm on the bottom floor
yeah,
of the Titanic.
So there might be, you might have 10 cars on that day, but you have 16 shows because some of those cars are divided up in different
And
sections.
you're traveling from car to car while it's going. You're walking
You
in
are.
car to car.
Yeah. So you get on the train, you get with the other musicians. They say, okay, we got 16 shows on the way up. You go, okay, I'm going to take 5. You take 5, I'll take 6. And then everybody moves to the next spot on the way back, right? So it's constantly back to front, front to back.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so you get on the train, you do your shows, and you've got about an hour and a half to play however many shows you have. And then on the way home, you just take that next section. And it's been rad because if there's like a lick, we've got stuff on our Sasquatch Fur Company YouTube thing, Facebook thing.
Facebook,
yeah,
YouTube, social media.
Yeah, if you like us on Facebook under Sasquatch Fur Company, I've got video of Jake and me and some of the other guys on the train playing. And so if you've got this bluegrass lick that you've been working on, well, you've got ultimate, like you've got 10 chances to get it,
play it
dead nuts and then memorized.
Yeah,
And
great way to learn songs, right?
It's great.
I mean,
It's great because you're not only are you entertaining, but you're really honing that edge on your craft, and so it's been a blessing for us. And the kids make money, so they get paid to play. And then we started a college fund for each one of the kids. So they got 4 figures in each one of those accounts.
Is that
That's awesome.
separate from the music fund? Like when one of them wants another guitar, or is that part? Is that covered under the petty cash of the fur company?
Right.
That's not even under petty cash. That's dad. So and I have the same problem, right? So
right.
if Jay
Dad
Leno's,
understands it.
Yeah, if Jay Leno's kid said, "Hey, Dad, I've been looking at this Ferrari," and Jay's like, "I like Ferraris," then my kid goes, "I like the Strat," and I go,
That's where my kids messed up.
Yeah, not having Jay Leno as dad.
Exactly right.
I don't have that kind of money, but I have that same passion. So if they go, the guitar costs $800, but I want it, I go, yeah, it's going to take a little while, but we'll figure out a way for you.
That's
to get
awesome.
it,
That's so cool. So tell us some more about where you guys are playing. The train, obviously, but you got anything coming up?
Yeah, we're playing tonight at Rafter 11. Dawn has had us up there multiple times. We've played there for 4 or 5 years now. We'll be there.
And that's Rafter 11 out in Prescott Valley, right?
Yeah,
in the Harkins
it's right
Theater
Harkins.
area.
Yeah. Super cool spot. It's kind of
outside?
I don't know that we'll have outside.
It's getting colder
tonight. Yeah, because of the cold. And I think I only have Jake and Danny Boy with me because the other guys have a camp out. That's the other thing too. If they have a school function or if they have a camp out or whatever, then they're not obligated to
Make time,
toe the line kind of thing.
That's cool. You have versatility that way.
Yeah.
A big venue, big lot of room, and they're all available. Let's go with the whole clan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wondered about that with the train as wandering through there as minstrels.
Yeah. So I
Probably
just
tough.
take one at a time.
All right.
And as Jake gets older, as Ben gets older, they can do their own show. So
yeah.
But
That's
right
cool.
now, it's just kind of one-on-one. So we're doing Rafter 11 tonight, 5 to 7. And then we have Saturday the 5th.
Next weekend?
Yeah.
November 5th.
November 5th from 1 to 4 at the Whiskey River Tavern.
That's awesome.
John
That's
was kind enough to invite us. And then we have another date in December.
So that November 5th date, you know what's cool about that date, right?
Your
happens,
birthday?
It happens to be this band called 90 Proof playing right after those guys.
Is that right?
Yep,
Oh,
on
that's
November
awesome.
5th. Yeah.
We'll stick around.
Yeah.
And Wheelhouse happens to be playing at the Windsock Cocktail Lounge that evening.
Well, we're
Then
not.
we'll go there.
The 5th. You guys all come on.
We're trying to bring
Buy
these
me-
guys. We're bringing these. We're bringing people to these guys' show.
Yeah, drawing them in. Warming
It's
them
awesome.
up.
So tell us a little bit about the genre of music. Who do you guys play? What's your favorite artist? Those kind of things.
I'm going to let these guys.
Absolutely. Let's pass that around.
Wyatt's got the mic. You start.
Wyatt,
What do
you're
you
up,
like?
buddy.
Okay, so I like Brad Paisley. I like how he just shreds on his Telecaster.
Nice.
I really like the way how he sings, and I like Willie Nelson. I like On the Road Again. I like Johnny Cash. I like how low he can go.
Nice.
And
You can go low.
You can go low.
And I like the Beatles. When I was like 6, I'll just turn on the CD and I'll just shake the egg shaker.
Nice. Hey, heck yeah. Very cool.
That's a nice mix of music right there.
Yeah.
Generationally, before you were born, all that
Yeah.
stuff, before your pa was born, some of it.
Yeah.
I think that's great. Music goes on forever.
How about with you, Jake?
Yeah, kind of like what Wyatt said. I really like Johnny Cash, Brad Paisley, Alan Jackson, George Strait, and Hank Williams. All the classic country musicians.
Cool. Right on.
Also classic rock. That's kind of what our dad has shown us over these past few years. Just all the classics of rock and country.
Is that pretty much? That's how you started, right? You were rock and roll all the way when you were a young man, weren't you?
Yeah, but I was different. I wanted to shred. That was because I was a product of the 80s, and so, Van Halen was huge.
Dude,
right?
And so everybody wanted to be Eddie, and so I would buy, my first guitar was an RG 550, and it had the Floyd on it, and I wanted to do dive bombs, I wanted to do squeals, I wanted to tap, I wanted to do false harmonics, and then I got into Steve Vai, and Joe Satriani, and Marty Friedman, and guys that were just virtuosos, and
Super good.
but now
Super good.
I don't play that anymore. Now my focus has been more like getting a kind of a Keith Richards kind of sound.
Straightforward.
Just straightforward, and really worried more about tone than like a million notes. And I still like to ham it up
I've
a
seen
little
you
bit.
whip a few notes out quickly.
Yeah, I still like doing that, but it's just in little bursts. Like I can't do it. I can't just, I just
The
can't.
rheumatism and arthritis,
No, it's
you
not
mean?
that. I just don't have the. It just seems like it's too much. It's like
Well, you don't want to
you can only-
overplay.
right,
Right?
Time and a
that's
place.
the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like how much
the material
chocolate
you're
you-
playing, yeah, you're not, yeah.
So
True.
so when it's appropriate, I like to pull that out and shred, and then when it's the rest of the time, it's really about getting those tones. I've learned with so Eddie Van Halen, right? I guess there is a market in certain areas to play that style.
Yeah.
But it's not just the shredding or the tapping that Eddie had. Eddie had this amazing tone. He had the Brown sound.
Yep.
And that's the stuff that I'm going for now. Is like I
Find the
want
tone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really so rich. And when you get older, you start to hear
Appreciate
it
all
different,
that.
right?
Yeah.
You appreciate
appreciate that little-
just as much as the speed and,
Yeah.
and accuracy.
Absolutely.
I'm anxious to hear what Danny
Danny,
likes.
you're up, buddy.
So I really like I like CCR.
Credence. Nice.
Yeah. I also like Jimmy Buffett. I really like Cheeseburger in Paradise. I also like Brad Paisley and stuff. So
Yeah, that's a cool thing. When you talk about shredding, there's so many country guys as country music evolved. And I'm not just talking years ago when I know, Ben, when you play the mandolin and stuff, old timers like Bill Monroe, and you hear guys, who was the guy's name, played when he was a kid with Flats and Scruggs, Ricky Skaggs.
Yeah.
Man,
It's monster.
guitar, whatever. Marty Stewart started playing mandolin professionally when he was 8, 9 years old.
Yeah.
That's shredding in its own sense. And,
Oh, yeah.
and I know you know what a mandolin fret bass is like in a guitar. I just picked one up recently trying to tinker with it, and the frets are that big, that far apart. And you listen to some of the picking, a lot of it's right hand stuff. So go ahead and pass the mic, Danny. Have you listened to a lot of those old veteran Mando players?
Like Ricky Skaggs, I like him a lot, and yeah, I also like I do like guitar a lot, so I like Brad Paisley and Merle Haggard and Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top.
There you go.
I like Billy Gibbons a lot.
Sounds like your dad did you all right, turning you on the right kind of music.
But it's crazy, the diversity, right? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like they didn't all, besides a few of them, they all had their different taste.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
And
If
that's
they all
all
said the same three bands, I'd be like, oh, man.
Yeah.
But that's awesome.
No, that is a big deal because it influences the genre or types of music you play as your life goes on. And you guys are just starting all your fun stuff, and you got such a great base of influences. I think that's huge. It's a great thing.
Yeah.
So thanks, Dad. Good job.
Good job, Dad.
Thank
Good
you
job.
guys. Appreciate it very much.
And there's a place for all those notes, There There's a place.
That's right. They told Mozart that. It's too many notes.
Yeah.
Never
just
too many
in the
notes.
next song, just not in that song.
Yeah.
In the next song, right? Wow, that's awesome. Well, so stick around because when we're done talking, we got these guys to play some songs for us, and it's a treat. So
yeah, I want to see that, and I want to thank you for the hats.
yeah, look at these hats. So if somebody you have these, you sell them at your shows.
We
Gotta sell them. You gotta sell the merch, man.
I know
you gotta get your manager. We need to talk to your manager.
We we have one more hat. I had a bunch of hats and stickers. I was telling you guys.
Yeah.
The dog got up on the counter and just destroyed everything today. I have stickers coming in. I have one hat left after these two.
I feel lucky to get this.
No,
I appreciate it. But
I like that hat. I'm gonna wear that.
The people have been so generous with our tip jars.
Yeah.
That I've just been like, here you go. I can't charge people after.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Because they're tipping us more than
more than the hat costs.
But that's also coming from their heart. It's
is.
appreciation.
It is. Yeah. And I want them, if they're in the fan club, man, take a hat, take a sticker.
That's cool. Welcome, that's a good way to do it.
So where can people find you? You're on Facebook, Sasquatch Fur Company.
Yeah.
Just search that. And
that's it.
You'll find it, right?
I mean, we don't have a website. We don't have anything yet. We're just kind of getting started little by little.
Sure.
You got to figure too, with 4 kids in school, I've got a full-time career. I've got 2 jobs. My wife has 2 jobs. We just find pockets of time to do stuff.
The time is the.
It's tough. And a lot of times these guys, they're good enough to where like we didn't practice for tonight or this morning, I should say. Is it that late?
Yeah, it's
morning.
Yeah,
it's magic
still morning.
time.
still magic morning time.
So we get in the truck and we go and we set up and we play. And if we mess up, we mess up. But that's kind of our
fine,
thing
though.
right
That's
now.
Awesome.
That is the beauty of it.
But so Sasquatch Fur Company on Facebook is the best way to get a hold of us. Okay. Or come to one of our gigs. I'll give you information if you want to see us play again. If you want to.
Again, next gig is Raptor 11, right? Friday night?
Tonight.
Tonight.
Tonight,
Yeah.
5 to 7, right?
5 to 7.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean, that's just fun stuff. I like it.
It is. This is special. I'm glad to have you guys on. We had
Thank you.
Justin and Autumn Hitson on, father and daughter. I mean, like I said,
saw that one. Yeah,
this is the first time we've had this many. You guys are regular Jackson 5 Osmond family type thing going on.
Yes.
Except the dad's actually doing something.
All right. I hope so too. It's just cool.
Drinking in the corner, like, hey, get out there. Yeah, I have people that will come up to me literally during the gig and go like, do your kids like to play?
Yeah, are you forcing them to do this?
It's like I'm a Barker in the 1930s,
It's like you're Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson,
beat him into it. Move these bricks over there.
Kids are like tied up.
Yeah.
I'm like, you have to untie them so they can play.
I said A minor,
Let Danny out of the box. It's time to play.
It's like, hey, are you kids? You clap twice if you're being held against your will.
Yeah. Blink twice.
Blink twice, yeah. No, I love it. It's good. And they enjoy it. I mean, I believe watching them, we're going to see.
I've seen you guys all play.
Family that likes to play
Facebook
together
too, and you're smiling and grinning because that's what it's all about. And that's the thing you learn too. Sometimes you have bad days, right? And you don't feel quite like doing this. That's probably rare. Accept it as it comes and know that you play those first few notes and you see those people smiling and it just is energy.
Yeah.
It like brings it to you and you're like, I feel better now.
Yeah.
Music's therapy. It is like fun.
It's cool too if you can get up on the wave and let that wave push you closer to shore. The longer you can ride that wave, it's adrenaline. It's feeling pretty cool.
Ride it till you hit the beach.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Well, should we watch these guys play?
We should.
So let's do that. But before we go, remember the show is brought to you by Arizona. Well, the Arizona All Access show is brought to you by the Rockstar Group with West USA Realty of Prescott.
Before we stop, Josh, are you playing?
Yes. It's good call. It's Friday night, right?
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow, Saturday, 90 Proof's playing at Lizards. Halloween party.
Cool. I haven't played at Lizards in years. They used to have bands there a lot.
First time playing there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I played there years ago. Rich and Liz, the people who owned it, were really cool people.
Yeah. So
Wheelhouse is playing the Jersey Lily Saloon, and Saturday is the costume contest, which will be prizes awarded. So come on down, 8 till midnight at the Jersey Lily downtown.
See, guys,
Prescott.
this is what I have to deal with every week. It's all right.
No, but it was good.
Okay,
I really enjoyed you guys.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for coming on. We appreciate it.
We appreciate the opportunity.
We really appreciate it. So, yeah, so for all your real estate needs, though, you want to call 928-379-6434. Contact the Rockstar Group here at West USA Realty of Prescott. And without further ado, it's the Sasquatch Fur Company.
See you next time.
Yep. Hi, my name's Daniel, and I'm going to sing Wagon Wheel. Head down south to the land of the pines. I do my way to North Carolina. Stare at the road, pretty God, I see headlights. Make down the cool 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm a hope through Riley I can see my baby tonight. Well, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Run from the cold of New England. I was born to be fiddling old time string band. Baby, please guitar, pick a banjo now. North country where it's skipping, getting me down. Lost my moon to play poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't a turn back, living that old life no more. Well, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Hey, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Head down south to the land of the pines. It's on my way to North Carolina. Stare up the road, pray to God I see the headlights. Lead down the cool 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Riley I can see my baby tonight. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Hey, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Hey, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, mama, rock me.
Thanks, guys. right, we're gonna reset. Wow, okay. Oh, you know what? Let's do the pirate song. Yeah. Pretty good. A minor, B minor, A minor. That kind of came in rough. Starting over. Mother ocean, I have heard you call. I wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. I watched the men who rode you switch from sail to steam. In your belly, hold a treasure few have ever seen. Most of them dream. Most of them dream. Yes, I am a pirate, few hundred years too late. Cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate. Arriving too late. Arriving too late. I done a bit of smuggling. I run my share of grass. Made enough money by my hand, but I pissed it away so fast. Never meant to last. Never meant to last. Help me out, guys. Well, now I have been drunk now for over 2 weeks. Passed out and I rallied and I sprung a few leaks. Gotta stop wishing, gotta go fishing, straight to rock bottom again. Just a few friends, just a few friends. I watched the man who rode you. They switched from sail to steam. In your belly, hold a treasure if you have ever seen. Most of them dream. Most of them dream. Yes, I am a pirate, few hundred years too late. The cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate. Arriving too late. Arriving too late. Hey, now I have been drunk now for over 2 weeks. I passed out and I rallied and I sprung a few leaks. Gotta stop wishing, Gotta go fishing, straight to rock bottom again. Just a few friends, just a few friends. Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. Wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You seen it all, you seen it all. All right, we're gonna do No Woman, No Cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Now remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown, observing all the hypocrites, mingle with the good people we meet here. Good friends we have lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So listen what I say. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. and in Georgie make the firelight. Oh, we're running through the night, where we cook our cold poetry, of which I'll share with you. My feet are my only carry, so I'll have to push on through. I say, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. No.